Hey, we got 4 viewers. Can we get 5? Hey, we got 5. Welcome to a special edition of Blunt Talk, live from a new set. I'm Joey Blaze from Frederick, Maryland, here as we prepare for a special edition of the International Bowl between Team USA and Israel. And joining us to recap Team USA's journey are two of their star players. Here they are now, gentlemen. None of you need any introduction. Welcome to the show. Appreciate you. First and foremost, busy week ahead, right?
A lot of fun, a lot of football.
Yeah, for sure. I'm excited for it. You guys already down there in Dallas, Texas. I happen to understand AT&T Stadium.
We're sitting right now at AT&T Stadium. Me and Corey are actually in a suite.
In a suite, nice. You guys get your own personal suite?
Yeah, our own personal suite. The Birdman, BBQ.
Hell yeah, Birdman. First, let us explain what's been going on. To those who don't know, there's been a tournament down in Texas, the International Bowl, which I don't know if it's held yearly, correct? Is this a yearly event or is this a first-time event?
So they do the International Bowl for high school athletes. I think it's at 16 year or 15 years, all the way up to 19 years, tackle football. And then they mixed in the flag this year for the first time, correct?
Awesome. That is great. And I understand it is the 5-man format that is being played down there today.
Yes, correct. It's the 5-man non-contact format.
Awesome. First, tell me, fellas, how did this all get started? Like, who approached who about this situation with you guys in this tournament?
So this, from my understanding, has been going on as far as USA flag football for, I think George said 10 years. But as far as the popularity of it over the last 4 years, I would say that it got a little bit more right.
Oh yeah, definitely. So this weekend it started on Sunday. Your first game was against Japan, correct?
Yeah, we played Japan. I believe we went. What was our record, Corey? 5-0. We were 5-0 so far. We played Japan. We played the other USA team.
Yes, there were 2 USA teams in this tournament, the Stars and the Stripes. You guys happen to be the Stars team.
Correct. Me and Corey were teammates together, so we were the Stars team. So, me and him been playing for a long time together, so it just, it was very beneficial to have him on the roster.
I can imagine the amount of chemistry you guys have down by now through playing all these years, whether it be 9-man for Strong Island or whether it be in this Team USA scenario. Guide us through the journey, starting with the Japan game. What went down?
Sure. So we first played Japan. From a quarterback standpoint, Eric and I are both on USA Stars. Was able to learn from him, bounce back ideas, and we were told to do every 2 series. So we just went back and forth. Japan didn't really have that much chance against us. So I mean, it's always fun to play other countries. It's actually amazing to see that they play flag football all the way, over in Japan. Today we're playing Israel, Canada, teams like that. How far the flag has been, growing. But yeah, Japan was an easy game. Eric and I, we went over a bunch of new stuff, bunch of sets, star, dropping a quarterback back, double quarterback formations, all that kind of stuff. So you'll see a lot of that stuff today as well. Me and him are going to be splitting time again. We're going to be doing each series this time instead of every 2 series. So You'll see a little bit of a spread offense from me. You'll see a bunch offense from Eric. You'll see the star offense from both of us. And pretty much trying to get the ball in Corey's and Fox and Pomos and Jordans and Bunting and Bush. Getting the ball in those guys' hands because they are phenomenal players.
Indeed, and we definitely saw the last couple of days as you guys, I believe, had a pretty good run to the point where you were dominant almost every game, even over the Stripes team in both battles.
Yeah, the first strikes game, that was probably my best game. We came out. So in that game, we just did, Eric and I did halves instead of series. This way we just get a little bit more flow, and we came out on fire. And I think it credits to the chemistry that, Corey Fox and I have on the field together, and using all different types of sets, formations, and really getting them confused defensively. I think, in both of the games that we played the strikes, our offense wasn't stopped. Eric did a phenomenal job. When we were out there, we did a phenomenal job. And, that's the reason why we're playing today.
Yeah. I hadn't got a chance to see yesterday's strikes game. Everything looked like it was efficient, though. Team USA Stars looked like a dominant juggernaut. Now, this Israel team you're facing going in, what exactly have you seen out of this team that concerns you?
So that's actually pretty funny because in the tournament play and the pool play, the preliminary games, we were never matched up against Israel. The actual strike team was able to play them. They beat them 56-19. We were able just to talk to some of the guys on the strike, see what they play. Pretty much there's only about 3 defenses ran in 5-man. So, it's my job to diagnose it early and then pretty much just figure out where we're going to be going with the football. So as far as us on an offensive standpoint, we did not see them play, but we will try to figure out what they're doing immediately.
All right. We look forward to the battle, and I happen to understand ESPNU will be broadcasting this game for those who are.
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah, that's a pretty big deal. Brian, you've been on television a good bit the last year, whether it be on the AFFL and the NFL Network and ESPN. What does this mean to you as a flag football player to be getting this kind of exposure?
Yeah, it's actually been a great journey. Just to be on TV playing is just amazing, really. First time playing on ESPN, which is kind of crazy. NFL Network picked us up on in the AFL. It is different. At first, you want to get over those, they always say the bright lights phase or whatever, but we're dialed in today. It's been a blast for me, playing 5-man since I was 17 years old. I'm 31 today. And to be playing with my friends growing up and now, playing with the best players in the world who became my friends. I have no explanation to other than, to thank God and to thank my family.
You're truly blessed, Brian. You have had an excellent career, and this week you really have a chance to make a big statement, not only in Dallas, but in Orlando as well. As following this tournament, you'll be making a trip, I'd imagine, first class all the way to Orlando, Florida for the 9- and 5-man bracket tournaments.
That's correct. I actually leave out of Dallas tonight on a 7:30 flight. I'll be heading straight to Orlando. I'll rest up there for a couple days, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it's go time for the national circuit. We'll be playing as the Dogs, 9-man A division and 5-man contact, which is a little different than the 5-man non-contact. We decided to forego non-contact just because of the timing, players, and availability and stuff like that. And plus, we want to defend our 9-man A championship title, so we want to be a little bit more focused on that.
From a quarterback perspective, what is your biggest challenge playing all these different styles at all these different tournaments in such a short amount of time?
So the toughest part is to be mentally checked in for the right format, knowing all the rules. There's so many different nuances and different formats. 9-man is the easiest to adapt to as far as getting on the field because pretty much everything goes in 9-man. Stiff arms, pitches, there's really nothing that I have to worry about as far as playing regular football. When I go to the 5-man contact field, there's a little bit of different rules that I have to focus on, understand. But pretty much it's just knowing the rules, and then usually like the first couple plays it sets in. But there has been times where I played in tournaments. The most recent one when I was in South Carolina, we played 5-man contact, 5-man non-contact, or 5-man contact, and it was a no-run zone, and at midfield, and I ended up running the ball, not realizing, taking off,
and Still there, Brian?
Nothing to do. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you froze for a second.
Yeah, no, I was saying, and that was just a brain fart for playing so many different formats. But yeah, there is I wouldn't say a complete difficulty, but you need to check yourself in for each format. So, but it's going to be fun and today.
Yeah. Looking forward to seeing if you can bring home possibly up to 3 trophies in what would be about a 5-day span, Brian.
Yeah, that would be end a really good year. Even though we're in 2020, the Nationals, this is like the end of the 2019 year. We had a lot of success over the summer, Corey and I, playing in all different types of formats: 5-man, 6-man, 7-man, 9-man. Taking home a lot of trophies this year, and it would just be, fulfilling if we could finish it off with national championships for, the FFWCT and USA football today.
And I look forward to seeing it 2:00 p.m. on ESPNU. You can tune in for that. The women's game we played at 1 prior to that. That is actually going to be Panama versus Mexico. Looking forward to that matchup as well.
Those girls are very, very good. It does stink that the USA girls team unfortunately did not make this game.
I was surprised.
But at the same time, you give a lot of credit to the other countries that came with, they played, there was a lot of momentum and they played extremely hard. We were able to watch some of their games and they were no joke. So they'll be exciting. And just for the record, just let you guys know, it's 2 p.m. Eastern time, 1 p.m. Central time for us. So 12 p.m. Central time for the girls.
Yes.
1 p.m. Eastern time for the girls. Yeah. So.
And we'll see you as well, Brian. I'll see you this weekend in Orlando, Florida for Nationals, or Worlds, I apologize.
Correct. Worlds, you're right. You can't say Nationals no more. You'll see us for Worlds.
Is Corey still there? I heard him laughing just now.
Yeah, Corey's here. He's listening, man.
You just listening?
So we were just going to go me, and then you could talk to him.
Gotcha. Think I'm good on questions for you for now, Brian. I mean, anything you got to say before you go?
No, I just appreciate all the support and love from a lot of the guys, 9-man guys, my own teammates that are reaching out. That means a lot. The flag football world in general. Yeah, the whole flag football world with support. I mean, you yourself doing these interviews, this grows the sport. I'm happy to be, a part of it and continuing to just showcase our talents out here as best as we can. And I appreciate everything.
I appreciate you, and I appreciate you as well, Corey Webb. And Team USA as a whole, I'm really ecstatic to see this game against Israel. Bring home the gold, boys.
Sure, appreciate it. Thank you. Corey's going to go down now. Thanks, guys.
All right. Corey.
Yeah, what's up, man?
Welcome to the show once again. Corey Webb joining us. Corey, I'm going to ask some of the same questions I asked Brian to you. First and foremost, the prepness for this, because you yourself, you got a barbecue chicken playing as well as the Strong Island Bulldogs this weekend, but you also have this tournament first. Where has your mind been in preparation for all of this?
It's more than you got to have a mental approach to all the different type of games and style as well. As Brian said, obviously, in South Carolina, what he said, 5-man contact, you can run off the rib, and then non-contact, you have to hand the ball off or throw the ball in no run zone. So you just gotta have a mental note of everything what you do in prior to the game.
Yeah, and I believe that's very key. As Brian said, you can easily forget the rules when you're playing so many different formats.
Yeah, that's right, though. But yeah, I'll say it for him. Yeah, you can leave her.
All good?
We just gonna be. No, I'll talk to you.
Thank you.
No problem. Yeah, you just have gotta have a mental note and everything. But I'm so used to all different formats, so to me, it's probably more easier than actually QB wise because I'm playing more receiver and cornerback. So I just gotta catch the ball or make sure the other player don't catch the ball. So it's more adaptable to me.
Yeah, I can see. I do think it's a lot easier if you are coming from the receiving ranks and rather as the quarterback ranks, because sometimes if you are playing that quarterback position, it becomes an instinct if nobody does get open.
Yep. DBU.
Shut down all the way. What's your stats for the weekend looking like? How many picks? How many touchdowns?
I gave up one touchdown against. Actually, I gave up two touchdowns. One was against Canada, and the other one was against Team Stripes on Pool.
Okay.
He did an out and up, and I was kind of just looking at the backfield, so he caught me off guard. Great route. Not good credit when credit is due.
Who threw the touchdown on that one or slash who burned you?
It was George to Greg Meeks. He did an out and up, and I thought he was going to do that, and he went out for me.
Corey, you grew up in Dallas all your life, right?
Yes, sir.
How's it feel today knowing you can win a global championship rather in your own hometown?
It's a dream come true to actually win one in your hometown in front of your friends, family, or foes.
How many friends you got there today? Family members.
Grateful and thankful for God.
How many friends and family you got going today?
I want to say over 200.
200. Woo! All right, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. That's good support. That's great.
Who shows up though?
First time in Cowboy Stadium?
Nah, I play in Cowboy Stadium maybe like 5-6 times a year. Yeah, about 5-6 times a year.
What's it like going from playing in the usual park to playing in a major stadium?
Texture. Should I say texture? Texture, the field. It's more smoother. I feel like I can run faster. It's just something about the Cowboys that gives like a little boost of energy. Like it just gives me a lot of energy just playing in stadiums.
I can imagine. I mean, you get
the Cowboy stadium too.
Yeah, you're it's right there. It's your home field. You get that environment of a pro atmosphere, and who doesn't dream of playing in a pro stadium when they were younger?
Yeah.
You get
this Jerry Jones stadium. You never know if he's watching or not.
Hey, I think Jerry could use someone like you on the team right now.
Yeah, I just play punt return. Punt return and kickoff.
Have you had a chance, has Jerry Jones met any of you guys today, or has he not been there, or?
I can't hear you say again.
I was asking, you had a chance to meet Jerry, speaking of him.
That I don't know, but I have a few guys that work at the AT&T Stadium, so they'll probably tell me if he's in the building or whatnot.
Nice. Look at these other matchups. Let's go over to the Stripes game. What was the key to beating the Stripes team?
You said who beat the Stripes team?
What was the key to beating the Stripes team?
Oh, that's how to keep everything in front of us and pull flags more than anything. You know, because every flag football, 5-man non-contact is an offensive game.
Yes.
So we just try to limit some of the plays so we can kind of benefit some of the defense.
Okay, nice. Good strategy. I watched yesterday's stream, and you guys were executing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and the main thing too as well, we talk every play on defense, so we can always try to communicate, even if we get beat or miss a flag or miscommunication or anything. So we just try to talk every play, no matter what.
Yeah. Now this Israel team, you had a chance to see them yet?
I mean, it looked like the same team that we played in Panama in our first playoff game, and they got some good players over there. Mm-hmm. You know, you can't look down on them, but yeah, my boy Fox over there, man. Can't look down on them or anything like that. So we just try to do as much as possible for the team. I know they like going like a lot of out routes and a lot of stop routes. So I that's one thing I do remember about them when I played these.
Yeah. I personally look forward to seeing what they have myself, especially a lot of these international teams. It's amazing to me to think that our game is being played as far east as Asia, as far to the Middle East as Israel. You talk about Panama, Mexico, Canada, U.S., Japan overall. What an exciting time to be a flag football player. What an exciting time to be a flag football fan. This game is taking off in the best kind of way. And I believe you mentioned the other night on Blunt Talk, the Olympics was even looking into it.
Yeah, flag football world is getting bigger, and bigger each year. Like, it's getting way better. Everybody kind of adjusts to it. Even kids loving flag football and just watching it and actually playing in it. And then when you go to different cities, states, or country, obviously they have like different rules than how other states, city, or country play. But it's always about adjustment. And as of right now, you know, I mean, Birdman said it earlier. We was on NFL Network, and now, grace of God, you know, we on ESPNU.
Yeah.
So
It's
you never know
it's crazy.
what type of flag football come out of nowhere on national TV. So we try to represent our country and respect our team, respect the other team, and just win. Obviously, is the main goal, and just do our job.
And we look forward to seeing you do your job on the field, 2 o'clock Eastern, 1 o'clock Central, ESPNU, Team USA Stars versus Israel. I'm excited.
Yes, sir.
Can't wait. And we're going to try to have a live broadcast for the benefit of those who can't see it. A little bit of live play-by-play courtesy of Joey
Okay.
Blaze.
Hopefully, they'll probably, you know, still record it on the sideline. But
I hope so.
Because, like I said, it's on ESPN. I don't think ESPN probably not going to allow it, but you never know. So we'll try to do it.
Well, I didn't mean like a full. I didn't mean a full stream. I mean like I get updates. And I was trying to say like live updates. So there's you can't like on Facebook status and all that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I wasn't gonna try bootlegging anything. Trust me. I know the law. I mean, I bootlegged Virginia Beach for some viewers, but that was different. You should have seen that site. I put the camera up to my TV and watched one of the Strong Island games for everybody to see. That was a fun day.
Yeah, man, just and hot, very hot. But all right, let me go and get ready for the Team USA. We're going to the locker room and get situated.
All right, man. Best of luck this afternoon.
All right, man. Thanks for the interview, man. Thank you. Shout out to the Blaze, Joey. Nah, thank you.
Thank you, Corey Webb, and thank you, Birdman, for both joining us this afternoon. Team USA versus Israel, 2 o'clock Eastern Time, 1 o'clock Central. I'm Joey Blaze, signing off for now, saying have a good afternoon and good luck, Team USA.